Hey Taurus, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jam, aka Jim the Butterfly, and these are your general love, single and couple monthly tarot scope. I drew 4 cards. The top row is for singles, the bottom row is for couples. Okay, let's just see what's going on with singles. And this is 1 card per week. Weeks are interchangeable. Starting off the month, you're in a good mood. Okay, you're wanting to be seen. You want to get out and meet people. You're coming out of your shell. You're feeling very successful and victorious when it comes to love. I feel like for a lot of Tauruses right now, especially the single ones, you're enjoying the single life. Okay, you have a lot of admirers at the very bottom here. You have a lot of people who are watching you. You may not even be you may not even notice it at this time right now. But just know that you do have a lot of people looking. Some of you do notice, but I don't feel like, you're trying to make it obvious. I just feel like, there's a light about you that is shining and people are seeing it and they're drawn to you right now. Okay, which is a good thing. Moving into the next week, you have the Five of Swords. I feel like for some of Tauruses who are the ones who are definitely dating a lot of people, or more than one person, I feel like this is you kind of being non-committal at this point in time. Like you are just wanting to have fun. You have been in a spot where I feel like for a lot of my single ones, you have just come out of a relationship, and so you're telling yourself right now, like, you know what? I just want to date. I don't want anything too heavy. And this is you having to turn down some folks. You know, um, you're not want to do it, but you know that you have to do it. I feel like these people that you've been dating, they are nice people. You could probably see yourself with these people, or maybe at least 1 or 2 of them. But at the same time, you're not feeling it. Um, yeah, you're just not feeling it. And that be an ongoing thing this month, that you may have to turn down possible suitors, which is, I feel like for some of Tauruses that's like totally opposite, excuse me, of you. But again, at this time, you're feeling like, you know what, all eyes on me. I just want to have fun. I don't want anything too too heavy. Okay. You have some more people still trying to come at you with the Page of Swords. I mean, the Page of Cups, offering up more love or interest with you. Again, I still see that with the Eight of Pentacles here, it's like you're telling people, I really just want to work on myself. I'm just having some fun. I feel like some of you are more in love with your work than you are actually in love with, trying to be in a relationship. That's your goal. You be telling people that. Um, hey, this is the time of your solar return. It's time for you to get out there and mingle and to have some fun. Of course, there's no need for you to feel bad about it. I just feel like that's just where you are. Um, Again, with the Page of Cups, it does represent almost like a immature sense of love. And I feel like for some of you, you feel like even though these people are nice and you like having fun with them, they're not on the level that you want them to be. And so, you got to let them go. You like to hang around, you like to hang with them, but you realize there's no potential with this. It's just fun. There's no maturity. I would probably say, if I saw this as a King of Cups, I would say that, yeah, someone's coming in with the offer of love, and y'all can get together and work on it. Oh, y'all can work on it and try to make it better. But I don't see that with the Page of Cups. The way I'm looking at these 2 cards, even though I have the Five of Swords here and the Page of Cups here, it feels to me, the energy feels like this is you all out, and everybody's seeing you, people coming at you, and you having to turn people down because you want to, continue to work on yourself. So I feel like during the middle 2 weeks of the month, be prepared for that. You have some people, you have to turn some folks down, or you start to see that, you know what, there's not much potential here for these people, this person in particular. So you have to walk away from it. I feel like that's a part of the lesson for some of Taurus, is knowing when to walk away from something, when it is knowing how much energy, put it like that, to put into a situation before you have to walk away. Because I feel like for some of you, you really get in there and you put too much energy into a situation that didn't even require that, and you used to end up getting yourself hurt. And so now you've learned that lesson. That's why you're going into your singlehood, especially newly single Tauruses. You're going into this phase of your life feeling like, you know what, fuck it. Like, if you're not on the level that I'm on right now, I can't deal with you. Not on that, we cool, but if you're not trying to grow in whatever way, that you're trying to experience growth, or you want to experience growth in a partnership, you're not willing to settle. So, and I see that here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're not willing to settle. Stick to that. You're going to get, that you're going to get what you want because you're feeling successful. So don't take any type of knick-knack that comes your way. All right. Moving on to couples. First week, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that is you. Second week, the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Third week, the Ten of Cups. And the fourth week, we have the Devil. So what I feel for married couples, I feel like there's going to be an initiation, especially for Taurus, because I see with the Knight of Cups here, if your relationship has been in a rocky spot, that you are moving forward, you're looking and trying to reevaluate where is there room for growth within marriage or within a relationship. And I feel like I feel like you guys are going to have a conversation, and you're going to be the one, Taurus, sparking this up. Okay. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, you are talking with your mate. You're expressing how you feel. You're expressing your goals, your long-term goals, expressing what you need to get rid of as a couple, and willing to, say, hey, I'm willing to start over. Let's try to work this out, because you do realize there is value within this relationship between the two of you. Okay. And I feel like your partner will be on board. You guys will be stating your grievances. You're going to be telling each other what you appreciate about each other, what you don't like about each other, but taking it all in stride. And I feel like at one point in time that maybe you guys have used to take each other very too seriously, too, like, take everything to heart. And so with this energies coming in, you're taking a look at, or an assessment at, your relationship from a very practical, realistic point of view, and understanding, what, things are not going to be perfect all the time. Honestly, Taurus, I don't feel like that is you feeling like things are going to be perfect all the time. I kind of feel like that is your spouse or your long-term partner. But I feel like they're going to be getting on board. Like, they're going to be seeing how they'll be appreciating your outlook on relationships. Because I feel like sometimes for them, you feel like their outlook is a little bit it's unrealistic sometimes. Like, it's just supposed to be peachy and rainbows and cumulus clouds all the time, and you're like, no, I realize that our relationship, that we're going to have ups and downs, and this is what I need you to realize as well. And you guys come into that common point, and that general understanding that, if we're going to work at this, we have to work at it together. We have to be able to take it and look at it day by day by day by day by day. We have to go back and be willing to reassess. Am I holding myself accountable? Am I holding how what am I contributing to this relationship, instead of placing blame? Because I feel like, these are not bad cards, but I just feel like you guys have been in a place where each person was placing blame on other people, but not really looking at yourselves as an individual. So it's asking you to do that for the whole of the relationship. And I do feel like you're going to be coming to a general understanding. I do feel like also for Tauruses, married Tauruses, that, with this emotional fulfillment or satisfaction, there's a deepening of emotion that's going to go on in your relationship, which is a very beautiful thing. And because you guys have come to this understanding and emotional understanding between each other, now y'all can let out the freak. Y'all are going to be, revamping your sex life, because I feel like for some of y'all it's been seeming very routine. It's been very mundane. um it's like you've reached a point of intimacy within your life with your partner. Now you're able to, like, because you level of intimacy and you feeling comfortable with them emotionally. Now you can really open up yourself and show them that wild shadow side, sexual shadow side of yourself, and start to I feel like your libido is going to increase as a result of this. The relationship will deepen, the bond will deepen with the devil card. People see the devil card and they're like, oh God, what does that mean? But I feel like with all of these positive cards, it makes me feel like you're gonna have some excitement. You're gonna be putting some excitement back into your marriage, especially into your sex lives. So if you want to hit me up for a personal relationship reading, feel free to do so. I would love to read for you guys. I hope you like this setup for the singles and couples. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm doing two things at one time. For the singles and the couples, um, just let me know. I'm here. I love y'all. Bye. Bye.